If somebody told you I was just an average, ordinary girl, not a care in the world, somebody lied. Truth is, I wasn't always like this. There was a time when my life was a lot less complicated. With great power comes great responsibility. This is my gift. It is my curse. Wanna know who I am?
Who?
Spiderman.
Who?
I'm Spiderman.
Spiderman, Spiderman, does whatever a spider can.
Well, I guess this will have to do. Red was never my color anyway.
Yeah, I'm a pretty awesome superhero all by myself. But having a few sidekicks is always better than going solo, right? What if I said that I have not one, but 4 different Spider-Man for you, and each of them could fight simultaneously? Okay, I know it sounds a bit complicated. Let me just explain the whole thing.
In this new game, based on the classic Marvel comic books, we step into the suits of 4 different versions of Spider-Man. The story is also set in 4 dramatically different dimensions that run parallel with each other. Each one includes a distinct Spider-Man armed with unique skills and strength, and it all moves in the original storyline.
Take this, yo!
Come on, Oliver!
Are you ready to know who the 4 mystery Spideys are? Just watch and listen.
Let's get started.
Of course we have the one and only Amazing Spider-Man, who is simply the original Spidey that everybody has come to love as a classic superhero. Then there's Spider-Man Noir, who spins his stealthy web in the 1930s as if Peter Parker got his powers back then. There's also Spider-Man 2099, who lives in the future as Miguel O'Hara. Basically, he's a futuristic Spider-Man inspired by the comics that were published during the 90s. Last but not least, we have the Ultimate Spider-Man, who is the modernized version of the original, just wearing a black suit. So the guys at Activision managed to cover every version of Spider-Man, and this completely transforms and enhances the gameplay.
Is that a cartoon pig?
In the intro movie of the game, we see the Amazing Spider-Man cause a minor fiasco.
Who or what prowls the halls of Empire State University after dark?
As the notorious villain, Mysterio is breaking into a museum, Spider-Man makes an attempt to stop him. But in the process, he ends up shattering the mystical tablet of order and chaos, thus liberating an enormous amount of magical energy upon the universe.
Whoa, what the heck was that? Okay, can somebody tell me what's going on here?
The mysterious Madame Web immediately contacts Spider-Man and orders him and his other dimension counterparts to clean up the mess by retrieving each of the tablet pieces in their respective realms.
You shattered it.
Yeah, sorry about that. Guess they don't make tablets like they used to, huh?
Following this initial briefing, we will thrown into the web of each dimension. Every Spider-Man will feel completely different.
And that's called breaking and entering.
With Amazing being an all-out action hero, Noir, a stealthy Spidey, seizing his enemies from the shadows with his web. 2099 having an array of futuristic superpowers, including a webless flying ability. And the Ultimate using his spider sense.
Oh, right. Fresh air.
All 4 of them are enjoyable in their own unique way, though Noir can be a little frustrating.
And this used to be such a nice place.
Use the shadows to your advantage.
Okay, I understand the idea of him being covert and undercover, but taking out enemy goons one after another can be a little bit repetitive and boring after a while. Also, there's a lot of room for error because of the camera movements, the engine, and somehow the whole Spider-Man experience isn't well suited for stealth attacks. Graphics-wise, the game is pretty cool and even amazing in some parts, especially in the 2099 dimension. All of the Spideys look great, and the bosses as well, though the minor enemies are a bit dull.
If it isn't the spectacular spider smut!
Oh, dude, pants! No one wants to see your junk.
Keep laughing, punk!
Those who like the previous free roaming Spider-Man game will miss the ability to go and fly everywhere in the big city, as this game is totally linear.
Say your prayers, punks. Here comes the Spider-Man.
However, linearity can be a good thing, since the boss fights are really epic, and the story is more comprehensible.
Overall, Spider-Man Shadow Dimensions is a pretty cool game. Frustrating or boring parts aside, I found a blast hanging with the 4 different Spideys. That being said, I found an 8.4 out of 10 spanning their web. Make sure to check Gladriel.com for our latest Spidey wallpaper, gaming auctions, and don't miss our special video interview with Activision's Thomas Wilson for more details about this game.
Okay, that was more than enough for one day. I do too much, and I'm not Superman.